My name is Hitoshi Kawano. At that time, I was a second-year sports university student who lived alone. So, here's where my life begins. Yeah, it seems poor for the memorial of the first step I took, but it's enough for me now. I was bragging about myself, but actually I was a sloppy and negligent person. I started working a part-time job at a lounge, just because. I can receive food and beverages for free there, and I have no plan for a bright future. After 2 years of living that kind of life, I met my destined soulmate. I wonder what kind of person owns this place. I've been working for 2 years, but I've never met that person. Welcome. Huh?
Good evening.
Uh-oh. Sorry. Our shop doesn't allow any person who's underage to enter.
Oh, she can come in. She's my daughter. Please bring some juice for her to drink.
I wonder if it's okay to allow a student with a school uniform to enter this place. She is the daughter of the owner, and her name is Mako. She was 14 years old, second grade of junior high school at that time.
Sorry, Hitoshi-kun. I should be going to serve the customers, so could you please cook something for Mako?
No problem. It's time for me to take a break, so I'll do it.
Wow, this is tasty. You sure are a good cook.
I don't know if it's because she likes my cooking, but since that day, Mako has been visiting the shop, and I've been cooking dinner for her. Oh, by the way, which junior high are you going to?
Mangamé Girls Junior High School. I thought you've noticed that from my school uniform.
I heard that Mangamé Girls Junior School is the school for rich girls. You must be smart. That's awesome.
Well, I didn't go there because I wanted to.
Huh?
Never mind about that.
Hey, you shouldn't rush eating your food. Those might get stuck in your throat.
Ugh.
Wait, I'll get you some water. Hey, that's my beer.
Did you drink alcohol by any chance? It can't be helped, so could you walk her home, Hitoshi?
Oh, okay, I understand.
Ugh. I feel sick.
The owner's family live on the upper floor of the same building. The building is wholly owned by the owner, so he's much richer than me, who's only one of the ordinary people. But when I saw Mako's house, it was far from what people call a rich person's house. The house is full of trash. I know that Mama isn't the person who cares about her household, and I've never seen the owner's face. Mako, are you able to call your dad?
He has a phone in his car. The number is...
Car phone. That's cool. I heard about that, but I didn't know that there are people who actually use it. Hello? My name is Hitoshi Kawano. I'm working a part-time job at the lounge. At that time, cell phones were not widely distributed, and only those people like politicians and bureaucrats could afford to have a car phone. The monthly fee was 30,000 yen, and the call charge was 10 yen for 6 seconds. It was a crazy price setting. Sorry that my daughter is troubling you, Kawano-kun. No worries. I'm sorry to have called and requested you to come here all of a sudden. Mama was too busy to handle this. Never mind, just leave it to me and go back in the shop. All right.
Hey, let's go to the club soon.
You should wait. I'll come back after I let Mako sleep. That girl is the one who's working at our shop. By chance, I wonder if the owner has something to do with that girl. During that time, if you had a lot of money, you could attract any girl you wanted. The owner was one of those who were drowning in that crazy era. Same thing happens to Mama, too. I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. I wonder what took you so long. Never mind about that. I'm going out from now, so I'll leave the rest to you.
Mama, let's go quickly.
You don't need to rush for that. We still have a long night to spend together.
You're right.
Their daughter is sick, but both of her parents are having an affair? Ah, this is crazy. The scariest thing is that those affairs are official. There's no way that Mako could be raised as an adult with good manners if her parents aren't behaving properly.
Did you know that my parents are having affairs?
Huh? Well, why do you ask that?
My elder sister told me that. She said that the guy who's having an affair with our mom bought her an Hermes bag.
Seems like the daughter already knew the fact. I wonder what's happening with this family.
I envy my elder sister. I want an Hermes bag too.
You shouldn't.
Well, what's wrong with you?
No, I was just, I wonder why I was furious. If I can enjoy life now, I don't care about the others. I was living a life similar to them, until now.
Hitoshi-san, where do you live?
An apartment at 2nd Street, at the edge of downtown.
So you're living alone?
Yeah, it's a shabby-looking apartment where I just go home and sleep.
That's cool. I want to live alone too.
What are you talking about? It's quite hard to live alone, since you have to cook and do your laundry all by yourself.
I'm capable to do that. I have a good grade for home economics.
Really?
I'm hungry. Can I have my meal?
Ah, jeez, I thought you said that you were capable of doing house chores. You just said you can cook for yourself, right?
Well, you make tasty meals.
I feel sorry for Mako, who is living in such a bad family environment. I want to see her smile, so I was doing research about cooking meals. Then, one day, I was taking a day off from my part-time job at the lounge and relaxing in my room. But,
So this is where you live.
hey, what are you doing here? Your parents will get worried if you come to the room of a man who lives alone. Well, I don't think so. Those people?
By the way,
What?
I'm going to cook for you today as a token of my appreciation to you.
Huh? You shouldn't bother about that. I can make my own meal.
No worries, just leave it to me.
Since she couldn't get the affection from her parents, it looks like she's demanding it from me. I think I shouldn't refuse her offer. Are you sure you don't want me to walk you home? It's quite far from here.
I'm all right. I'm going to my friend's place.
I see. I shouldn't follow you then.
Well then, bye.
Wait a minute. A friend's house? It's already 6 p.m. I was anxious about what she said, so I decided to follow her secretly. Mako is heading home to the amusement area where the lounge I work part-time is located. Seems like I've been binge thinking. She's just going home. Oh, hello, Missy. Did you get kicked out from your house?
Yeah. Could you let me spend a night at your house? I'll do whatever you want as a token of my gratitude.
If you say so, I don't mind at all. Huh? What the heck are you doing, stupid girl?
Oh, Hitoshi-san.
You're still a junior high school student. Damn it! Come here!
It hurts. Let me go.
After that, I brought Mako home with me. Maybe her behavior is caused by the bad family environment she's raised in, and I think it'll just get worse if I let her go home. Why did you do that? You know what'll happen to you if you just follow that guy, don't you?
But...
While crying, Mako told me that her behavior is to get the attention of her parents, who have no interest in their household at all. She thought that if she creates big trouble, her parents will pay attention to her. I don't think I can do this by myself, so I should ask for help. I decided to call Yuri, who works at the same lounge, since she is the only person I trust. She was a Yankee, but she's not interested in the owner's money. She's married and also a conservative woman.
Huh? What do you want? If you want me to be your partner for tonight, I'm not going to do that. The only person I serve is my husband.
That's not what I mean. Well, you should see this.
Hello? Hitoshi, can I have a minute with you?
Huh? What?
You're a criminal.
No, ow!
Stop! Hitoshi-san was just trying to help me. Oh, really? Sorry that I misread the situation.
Oh, what an impulsive woman. Well, that's why I can trust her. After that, I went to visit the owner and his wife together with Mako and Yuri. Since they were flirting with their partners, it was midnight when we were finally able to meet each other. You were the one who should be blamed. You're having an affair with your customers.
You can blame the other. I know that you're flirting with the girls who work at our shop. They are precious products of the shop, don't you know that?
Ah, shut up. Raising kids is the job that women should do. What the heck are you talking about? Mako was doing that because the two of you were cornering her with your behaviors. Anyway, I feel sorry for Mako. Can you try to spend more time with your child?
That's impossible for me also. I need to manage my shop, and I just can't stay awake at noon.
That is impossible. Different from this person here. I have to work at noon.
Ugh, that's too cruel for Mako, and I pity her. I have an idea. Why don't you let me and Hitoshi take care of her in rotation?
Huh?
Good idea. Mako gets along well with the two of you, so that's very helpful for me.
As discussed, I ended up taking care of Mako at my house. It was Yuri's idea, but the owner and his wife agreed to that.
Well then, you were in charge for the evening.
I thought that we're gonna do the rotation day by day, aren't we?
No, I have a small kid, so it's impossible to have her stay overnight. As alternated, when you're going to the university, I'll take care of her. Please take good care of me.
What? I don't think that was what we discussed. A year after.
Hitoshi-kun, thank you so much for taking care of Mako until now.
Huh? Why are you saying that all of a sudden?
Mako will soon graduate from junior high, right? After Mako becomes a high school student, I'm thinking to get a divorce from my husband and live together with Mako. I'll sell this shop to other people. With that money, I can afford to live with Mako until she's capable to take care of herself.
So that means...
When I saw you were taking care of Mako diligently, I felt embarrassed as her mother. So I want to make a compensation to her my whole life.
I see. I think that's the best solution for Mako. At this time, it seemed that Mama wasn't telling a lie, and Mako looked excited to live together with her mother. That's why I agreed to their suggestion.
So you're going to the US?
Yeah, I want to study sports abroad. It was suggested to do such things before.
I see. Well, we won't be able to see each other for a while then.
Oh, I'll come home several times a year. Additionally, I'll write you letters and I'll give you calls.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, can I sleep in the same bed with you today?
Huh? What are you talking about? Of course not.
I see.
Ah, I can't refuse if she's showing me that face. Don't turn over. I don't know what I'll do to you if we face each other.
Yeah, I understand. I understand well.
She doesn't understand anything.
Hitoshi-san, I want to be by your side forever.
Huh?
No, never mind.
I'm sorry. Anyway, what will you do after you graduate from high school?
Huh? Why are you asking about my future?
I was just curious about it. Since I'm going to the US, we won't be able to meet each other for a while.
I think I want to enter the arts-related university. You were praising my drawing previously, right?
I see. You're good at drawing. Well then, I'll introduce someone from the art university. You can learn about drawing from that person.
Yeah, thanks.
Besides saying goodbye, this was my last conversation with Mako in Japan. After that, we weren't getting along well, and we didn't talk to each other that much. Well, I'm going then.
Mako, you should say something to Hitoshi-kun. Yes. I'll be waiting for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll be waiting for you to come back home. Mako. You should be going, or you'll miss the flight.
Yeah, you're right. Well then, take care. She will be waiting for me. I don't even know how many years will pass until I can go back home. I'm afraid that my betwixt and between behavior may seize her life. Half a year later. Did you receive a letter from your girlfriend in Japan? Oh, I really envy you. It's not like that. Why don't you read it? It's all right. It's for her own good. Anyway, we're having an important match tomorrow, right? Let's just stop blabbering and go to practice. You're so strict, Hitoshi. Is that a common thing for Japanese people? I don't want to seize Mako's life, so I decided not to get in touch with her. After a year, Mako stopped sending letters. But 2 years after that, I don't know if it's a punishment from God for what I did to Mako, but I was injured badly. So badly that I needed to quit being an athlete and was forced to be hospitalized in the US. Was it my fault? But that was the best for her.
Hitoshi, bad news.
Huh? Oh, what's happening, Jenny?
Just turn on the TV as soon as possible.
TV? I don't want to watch TV now.
The magnitude for the earthquake is above 7 and the situation of damage is...
Huh. Earthquake? That day, there was an earthquake in my home country, Japan. It was January the 17th, 1995. After that, I called my parents and Mama several times, but I was only able to confirm that my family were safe a week after that. Yuri, who was worried about me, made an international call, and at the same time I heard the worst news. 6 days after the earthquake in the afternoon, Mako was found below the rubble. She was staying overnight at my friend's house, who graduated from Arts University to practice drawing when the earthquake came. I'm so sorry. I'm the one who should be blamed.
What are you talking about? Mako died in a coincidence, right?
No! If I didn't introduce my friend to Mako, that wouldn't have happened.
Mako decided to practice drawing by herself. You don't need to feel the responsibility for that.
But if only I didn't meet Mako. That's right. I'll take her place.
Enough for that.
Ah!
Are you thinking that you're the only one who's upset? If I could replace her place, I'd be glad to do it. But Mako will never wish for that.
Ah!
We need to live our life for Mako. That's the only thing we can do as our redemption to her.
Mama was saying that, but at the time I wasn't prepared to hear it. I pushed her away from me for my own sake. After that, I was living a horrible life. I didn't even try to find a proper job before I turned 30. I was just messing around. My university friends and some other important people left me. 3 years after Mako died, something had come to change my life.
Hey!
Huh?
It's you, Hitoshi. What are you doing here?
Are you Yuri?
What's with that look? Are you working properly?
No,
Since when?
long time ago.
You didn't work since Mako-chan died? You stupid!
Ow! What are you doing? Let me go!
Shut up. Mako-chan will be upset to see you in this state. Come with me. I'll train you.
Yuri took me to a sports club where working class people who have spare time gather. I was forced to become a coach there. Well, I don't mind that since I have nothing to do. There is where I met Aya, my destined person, who is 2 years younger than me.
By the way, Hitoshi-san,
Yeah,
why aren't you dating someone? There are lots of girls who are desperate to date you.
I wonder why. Maybe it's because I'm a virgin?
Huh? You're a virgin? That sucks. But glad to hear that. I was thinking about what I should do if I have a powerful rival.
Huh? What do you mean?
It seems that you don't understand anything about a woman's sensitive heart. I love you, Hitoshi-san. Didn't you realize that?
Oh, really?
Looks like you're not surprised. No wonder that no girl wants to approach you.
I don't really care about that. I enjoy my recent life.
Yuri-san told me about Mako-san. It seems that you're still thinking about her inside your heart.
Huh?
Didn't you realize that also? Jeez, you are so dense!
Even now, tears fall from my eyes every time I recall that. I didn't realize that it was seizing my heart until someone told me that.
You were in love with Mako-san, weren't you?
Yes! I was in love with her! Deeply in love with her! This is the first time I confessed my feelings towards Mako. Of course, I should have said it in front of Mako herself. But she's not here anymore, and all I had were regrets. I refrained my feeling to move forward. 20 years later. Years have passed since that, and I'm now a mature man. But I'm no longer living a dissolute life. I'm working hard for my family now. Things have changed a lot here. It's totally different from what it was in the past.
It can't be helped since there was a natural disaster also. In addition, people's life is changing day by day. Don't you think so?
You're right. But I have something that has never changed. It's a mystery. A quarter century has passed since then, but I still have that memory inside of me. I have no doubt that this will not change, even when I become an old man. After I met Aya, my feelings and guilt towards Mako have not disappeared. But I'm gonna live my life along with those bruises inside of my heart. I'm gonna do it for the sake of my precious family, and also to protect Mako's smile I saw on that day. Now and then,